You're making this harder than it needs to be. Not caring is simple and effortless when you truly understand how it really works. In this video, I'll break down why most men overthink detachment and how to actually master it pretty quickly. You can apply this now, or if you want my personalized help in truly mastering this, book a free discovery call with me. The link's in the description down below. Everyone thinks it's easy to stop caring. Everyone says, I just don't care. Well, they shrug off their shoulders. I don't give a damn. It doesn't bother me at all. But you do care. You really care. And that's okay. It's okay to care because you're human. If you didn't care, if you had no emotions, if you were completely heartless, you'd probably be a sociopath, a psychopath, or you'd be an AI robot. Hopefully, most likely, you are not a bot. You are a human being. You're a real man, real person watching this video. And let me ask you a question. Where has caring too much got you so far? For me, I'm not saying you don't care about your appearance, you don't care about your health or anything like that. I mean, where has caring what others think, family, friends, relationships, and so on, where's it gotten you? It's gotten you most likely frustrated. It's gotten you living a life that's not yours, dictated by others. It's got you more stressed and anxious than ever before. And it's made you a people pleaser. When you recognize and realize that you cannot be liked by everyone and anyone, and that's actually a foolish thing to do, when you also realize that you'll never be good enough for the wrong people, that's when you stop caring. So, unless you were taught properly to have boundaries, to be assertive, to learn the power of no, you'll forever care, and you'll care too much, and you'll be kept up awake at night, screw up relationships where they were actually having the potential to be healthy and good for you, push people away, and screw up opportunities where your life could change for the better. I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to understand that not caring is simpler and effortless, actually. It is not as complicated. You don't need to be a stoic. You don't need to read philosophy books. You don't need to unwire and unplug or any of that nonsense. You just need the logical framework to apply it to your own personal life. See, caring too much is a survival instinct, but it's also a survival instinct that has gone horribly wrong. Men and women as well, especially, are wired to care because it used to, back in whenever, help us to survive, to fit in, avoid rejection, and stay safe. In times of war, in times of early, human development, when society was going through so much change, radical change, it, had a function. Communities were smaller. People were more aligned back then. Neighbors used to help their neighbors. There wasn't as much betrayal. Society was a different place. But that instinct is outdated. It's gone wrong. In today's modern world, in today's society, in your local community, area, in your social circle, in your dating scene, even on social media, that instinct will not help you. You will not fit in by caring too much. You will not avoid rejection by caring too much. You will not stay safe by caring too much. The opposite happens. It'll keep you stuck. You will never, ever progress. You will plateau and stall at best. But most likely things will go down and get worse over time. You'll become weaker as you seek the validation and attention of others and prioritize their needs over yours, neglecting your goals and neglecting your health and life. And the next thing you know, you're in your 80s, 70s, and your life's passed you by and you've not achieved anything. And it'll keep you reactive. You'll put on a brave face. You'll bite your tongue till it bleeds because you can't say no. And then you'll come home and take out your frustration in whatever way you do, however way you do, on the drive home, the journey home. I should have said this, should have done that. And through gritted teeth, you agree to things and pander to others whilst neglecting your own needs. The fix is obvious. Catch yourself now or whenever this next happens, operating in survival mode. I don't want you to just survive and plod along and do the bare minimum. I want you to thrive. I want you to succeed. I want you to prove yourself and others wrong. Start asking, am I caring because it matters? Or am I caring because I'm afraid? Am I afraid of conflict? Am I afraid of a drama queen manipulating me by shouting, screaming, saying hurtful words, causing a scene, and it's easier to keep the peace? Remember, this is a survival instinct gone wrong. It doesn't suit you. Not anymore. Maybe it never suited men. So you've got to reframe it. True confidence and success is caring selectively. Let's say I cared about somebody who's wrong for me. So then I got into a relationship with them and they're wrong for me on every level. Not a right match, not aligned with our values, not aligned personality-wise. There's no future. It's toxic, dysfunctional, and terrible. I'm caring about somebody that's wrong for me. I'm caring about something that's wrong for me. And no matter how much I care, it will never improve. Because I'll never be good enough for the wrong person. So therefore, there's no confidence there. I'm caring for the sake of caring. It's a habit just to ease me through a day until the next day, until the next situation. Confidence is not about caring at all. It's about knowing what's worth your energy and also knowing what's not worth your energy. So if I cared about everyone and everyone, how would I have time to brush my teeth in the morning? How would I have time to raise a family? And so on. I couldn't. But also, people are out there to waste your time. You cannot do everything for everyone. People pleasing is wrong. But when you've got the confidence in yourself, you say, this is not worth my time. They are not worth my energy. Men who care about everything and anyone and everybody are failed martyrs, philanthropists, over-the-top people pleasers, trying to save the world, change the world, without saving themselves. So they neglect themselves and assume and believe that they can change everyone without even taking one moment of personal responsibility. And then what happens? They lose their focus, their power, and they lose their livelihoods as well. If you channeled that energy and care into yourself, and then if you wanted the right relationship and friends and a family that blossoms, that has a return on investment that is so rewarding and makes you a better man, you live a better life, you become a better person, that's worth it with the ups and downs. If all you have is downs and the wrong person, the return on investment is zero, null. And you go to bed exhausted, drained, you lose your money, your mind, your job, career, business, and your life. The fix is obvious. Start caring about your purpose, not the purpose of what others say, your purpose. My purpose is to build this brand and my other business and work with people, send messages, resonate with the right people and help them. My values are loyalty, religion in my household, longevity, care, and good traditional values. That is why I'm engaged to a woman who shares those values. I used to date and associate with people who had no values or morals. And I cared too much, and it was a complete disaster. And again, your inner circle. That is all you need. Purpose, values, inner circle. Whoever you choose to decide to have in that inner circle, and that inner circle can just be one other person, is vitally important. Everything else, from the wars in the world and the news, the community, extended friends and family, all of that noise is noise. It's not worth your time. And lastly, the man who cares less always becomes a natural born leader. The man who isn't controlled by reactions, approval, outcomes, gossip, social media, agendas, ridiculous opinions, oversights, controversy, trends. This man dominates every single interaction. He expects nothing from people and doesn't get disappointed. He conveys his point and he's detached from the outcome. He stays grounded whilst everyone else chases validation, attention, and so much more. You must learn to detach emotionally. Whether it's a win, a loss, or rejection, stay calm and let others chase your energy. You are not going to win all the time. But when you do win, stay humble and calm. I learnt this the hard way. I had superb, incredible wins in a former business, but I wasn't humble. When you lose, stay calm. It's the dip. It shows that something's not going right, and you need to push through it, but not do the same thing, alter and change things around. And with rejection especially, where most men crumble to their knees and care too much after being rejected by a woman they've hardly known, spoken to for a week, or friends, or whatever it is, just detach emotionally and pull yourself up and realize to be a natural born leader means I need to be strong and powerful enough not to lead others, but lead myself to something better. This all comes from confidence and the inner dialogue you have with yourself. It's saying to yourself, I deserve better. That's not a narcissistic thing to say. And even if the evidence and anyone around you says that's not the case, it's that small voice inside of you that is basically instinctively begging you to make a change. A few years back, after I walked away from a toxic relationship, I received negativity and toxic shame from certain people in my life. They'd written me off, saying, well, you're single now, you'll never meet another person. You're this, you're that. It's never going to work out for you. Years later, here I am conveying this message in a healthier, better relationship, and I'm just getting started. But at my weakest, when I was still really caring what people thought, that small voice inside of me said, you deserve better. It doesn't matter how it happens or where it happens. You're going to find it. And when you get it, I kept saying this to myself, you'll have the last laugh. Now I care so little about these people and things that I don't even laugh at them. I pity them. And life always finds a way in showing who wins in the long run. Like anything, not caring is a skill. And it's effortless when you apply it correctly. Start today. Or if you want my help, making this almost second nature to you and personalizing it to the people and things that are triggering you and so on, book a free discovery call with me. The link is in the description below. Remember, we're not caring about people becoming cold, heartless robots. We still care. We love certain people and things and so on. We are emotion-filled animals. But it's about selectively caring and leveling up to becoming the man you were destined to be. And the next time someone tells you things that trigger you, just like me, try and listen to that voice inside of you, and then go ahead and prove them all wrong.